Welcome to the Primo's Musings podcast.
Good morning. This is Sri Primo with the Week 9 preview of the NFL slate of games. But we will start with the first game we'll start with is the 1 o'clock game. There are a lot of implications for two teams. One is the Cowboys going on to face the Falcons. This is an important game for the Cowboys to get their um, season right. 3-5 would really put them in a bad shape, especially considering they are not going to win the division at this point, the way Washington is playing and the Eagles are playing. So it could be that they want to play for the wild card. The Falcons, meanwhile, are 5-3, well positioned in that division. The Bucs are going to play Kansas City, so this is a big game for the Falcons to get to 6-3 to solidify their position in that division. I feel that on the road, the Falcons are playing as good as they can. They had a big win against the Bucs last week in a division game. Of course, there was some controversy with the Falcons receiver crossing the goal line, dropping the ball that should have been called a touchback. But here we are with the Falcons having won that game, and Kirk Cousins has them playing in a good spot right now. When I look at this one, Dallas still is got a lot of injuries. I think that's where the thing is right now, and I feel that Kirk Cousins, he had about close to almost 400 yards passing, so he's played really good. But I think they are going to put a lot of points against Dallas because the defense for Dallas is a little suspect. The Falcons' defense is a little suspect for me as well. So Dak may have to throw a lot of yards today. I think there's a lot of good chance there. I think they can win the air, but I feel that the Falcons are going to be victorious in this matchup today. As far as another key game between the Ravens and Broncos, this is the Broncos. The Ravens. Let's start with the Ravens. The Ravens had a very bad loss against Cleveland, who Jameis Winston stepped in and got them to victory. The Broncos are 5-3. They are only behind Kansas City. They're still behind Kansas City, but the Broncos, with their rookie quarterback Bo Nix, have been playing really well. They've been winning on pretty much on defense, um, playing well. I think looks like there was some concerns on the Ravens side of things um, about Lamar Jackson. Looks like he's ready to go. He was listed with on the injury report with back and knee issues, but he's going to play. I think he did practice on Friday. I think it's going to be interesting in the sense that when rookie quarterbacks do play, John Harbaugh, he does have a good record. And then he's also Lamar has actually had a pretty decent record, undefeated record against the Broncos. Um, but Sean Payton, this Denver Broncos team is playing as well as they could. They're going to bring the heat in against, and I think on Vance Joseph, the Denver Broncos defensive coordinator, is going to bring in the pressure on Lamar. Let's see if the Ravens can handle that. Um, I think when I look at this game, I feel that the Broncos definitely are playing well. And I have a feeling today that when they play against the Ravens, um, they're going to give their best shot. But it is a home game for the Ravens. So I feel that the Ravens to bounce back after a poor performance last week against the Browns. And they're going to come in. But I think it will be a very close game. Ravens pulling it out with a field goal at the end. That's my prediction. Now, this is not a matchup I typically would talk about, but both teams are trending in a very good direction with the Bears and Cardinals. The Bears are 4-3. The Cardinals are 4-4. The Cardinals are sitting on top of the division actually. So this is a good game for the Bears to catch up with Green Bay and Detroit, which they'll be playing later. That's a huge matchup in that NFC North division. The Bears but they're traveling. Um, I think they're going to go play at the Cardinals. So that's a 4 or 5 game. So they're going West Coast there. I feel the Cardinals are playing much better. They beat the Dolphins, and they're scoring a lot of points as well. Uh, I feel that the Cardinals are going to win this one at home. Um, I think the Kyler Murray is playing as good as he can, and I feel that and then the Bears are coming off a bad loss. I mean, they have the Hail Mary loss against the Commanders, where the defensive number 29, I mean, who was kind of still taunting the fans, were not paying attention to the play itself. So I feel that the Bears are a little demoralized after that. Kyler Murray has been playing well. Like I said, they want to go for a 3-game winning streak. They've been very good this year. So I feel that the Bears will lose this game to the Cardinals. But let's quickly pivot to the next in the same division itself, with the Lions playing the Packers on the road. This is a matchup for the bragging rights, or in the early part of the season. There's still a lot of NFL to go, but Lions coming 6-1, going to Lambeau Field, and it's going to be a great matchup between these two teams. Jordan Love. I mean, again, let's see if his injuries is okay. I think both the running game for both the teams are going to be really good. And the Lions definitely are playing at a very high pace. Uh, I do feel that the Detroit Lions going on the road will have come up with a huge win against um, the Packers. The Lions have won 5 in a row. Packers have won 4 in a row. So this is a very small favorite. I think there's only a 2.5 favorite over the Packers. Um, I feel that the Lions, their offensive production will be good enough to beat uh, the Packers. Goff has been playing his 13 touchdowns right now, for interception. Jameer Gibbs is going at almost like 6.5 yards a carry. Montgomery as well. They have two good running backs, and Amon-Ra St. Brown has got like 5 touchdowns. So they got, I mean, despite Lions losing one of their key defensive starters, they're going to be tough to handle, and I feel that they are going to come up with the win today. And then the rest of the games are today. I don't see big games today, but tomorrow you have the Buccaneers going to the Chiefs, and they're playing the Chiefs. Chiefs, can they stop the Chiefs from winning their eighth game? They're undefeated. They're the only undefeated team in the NFL. They've been winning with defense, and Patrick Mahomes has started pretty slow. He had a lot of interceptions, but now he's you know he's set right the offense. He's playing a little more measured, a little more dink and dunk. With a lot of the injuries they traded for DeAndre Hopkins, so they'll still take some time to gel. But I feel that the Chiefs will win this against the Buccaneers pretty easily. They'll cover the spread, and they'll probably win by 1 or 2 touchdowns. I don't see the Buccaneers holding up against the Chiefs defense. The Chiefs defense is legit, and they're keeping them in the game for most part. And then with Mahomes, once Mahomes gets his um, mojo back, getting his receivers in sync, I think they're going to be a very tough out. At this point of time, I don't see the Chiefs losing. I think they have only one big game coming up against the Bills, but other than that, they should be favored in pretty much every game rest of the season right now. So that's where I see it. on week 9 of the NFL. So that's a wrap, and looking forward to all the Sunday games and the slate of games. Enjoy the NFL. Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening. Primo will be back soon.